Ecowas tells Buhari what to do before Saturday's presidential election. Hello everyone, welcome to Newsport TV. The Economic Community of West African States, Ecowas, observer mission to Nigeria admonishes the President Muhammadu Buhari-led government to deal with the Naira crisis before the forthcoming elections. Ahead of Saturday's presidential, Senate and House of Representatives elections, the mission led by former President of Sierra Leone, Ernest Bai Koroma, charged the incumbent government to show its proactiveness in addressing the fuel and Naira crunch issues, causing untold hardship on the citizens. ECOWAS gave this admonition when Koroma visited the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Oyama, on Wednesday in Abuja. Speaking on behalf of the mission, Koroma said, "We have had some concerns on the availability of fuel. Its limitation will affect the movement of everybody, including INEC. Another concern is that of the scarcity of cash, the limited liquidity in the system. This has been a concern that has been raised by our observers and also the political parties that we have met. Now, in addition to these two general concerns, there are security issues that affect specific locations and regions. They are all issues that we will want the government to address as we are going into these all-important elections." On his part, Oyama said the scarcity of Naira and fuel had been a huge challenge for the government. He, however, assures that the government is making concerted efforts to suppress the burden on Nigerians. He said, "On the issue of cash availability and fuel, huge challenges, but I do understand that there are measures that are being taken in respect of fuel scarcity. Banks should be more readily available, and the financial institutions will put the 200 Naira notes in circulation." Ahead of the elections, Oyama enjoined politicians and their respective parties to be peaceful and order throughout the election period. So it's just about 2 more days to the presidential elections, and national observers have trooped into the country from different parts of the world, and all eyes are on Nigeria at the moment. While politicians are finishing touches, crossing the T's and dotting the I's of the preparation to emerge victorious at the poll, Nigerians are still suffering the issue of no fuel and no cash, and in fact no nothing, because everything is at a standstill. It brings pain to one when you see a lot of people queuing up in front of banks and they have to climb the fence, scale it through to be able to gain access to banks, and though it's not even sure they are going to get how much they want to get, and some get turned back that cash has been exhausted. The few banks that are still operating are operating under fear because of what happened in Ogun State, where 3 banks were actually burned by angry protesters. Now that everything is almost done, INEC has promised that election materials have started arriving in different parts of Nigeria, and that they will be careful on how sensitive materials are being carried around. We've had security operatives deployed. Members of the Nigerian Army have also released hotlines for every state of the Federation for people to call in case there are criminal activities or areas of concern that the military would like to be contacted for. So things seem to be at top gear. It's just this issue of no money, people are hungry. Now, the counterproductivity of this measure is that people who don't have access to their money or whose businesses have been grounded and they are hungry, whatever few cash that politicians are able to throw around, do we think that they will not accept in the case of extreme hunger? This is not quite unlikely, because now the mantra is survivor first. You just have to stay alive first to be able to even, function as a desired or good citizen. Also, there's been conflicting interest as well, where the First Lady released a fake news report alleging that there's an aversion of the policy allowing all the notes to be legal tenders till May 10, I think May or June, which has caused a frenzy on online platforms where people are like, how could Aisha Buhari, the First Lady, be the one to announce this? And CBN immediately countered it, saying that such news should be dismissed, the First Lady actually, had to come out to do the needful to say our accounts were hacked. So these are the many things that Nigerians are contending with at the moment, and there's so much confusion in the air. APC members are fighting each other, throwing words and everything, and it's just so unpleasant. Everything is messy. Nothing is actually working. So for ECOWAS to advise the President of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, to say, you need to address the issues of fuel before the election. You need to address the issues of cash crunch. In 2 days, what magic can the president do? What magic can the president do? He has said that what he said is still what it is. 200 naira should come back to circulation and the maintenance of the lower denomination, but 500 and 1,000 naira notes, which are the easy tools, used for vote buying, are still not allowed. They are not legal tenders. So that's the situation Nigeria has found itself right now. We are just hoping that there will not be breakdown of law and order, and that the best man will emerge. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and drop your comments in the comment section below. Please stay safe out there. To our existing subscribers, thank you so much for always stopping by, and to our new subscribers, thank you so much for joining. May God bless our beautiful country, Nigeria. See you in the next news. Bye for now.